available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On first down, Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Second down and goal. Wilson looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? Third and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Greg Dulcich from a yard out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. McManus now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Play fake. Cousins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And this is going to be returned for and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Play action. Now Wilson. He finds Sutton crossing the formation complete. A couple of veterans, Wilson to Sutton there for the Bronco first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. Touchdown! Cortland Sutton, as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Nathaniel Hackett told his offense to stay put. They're going for 2. Wilson going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, Cousins. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Nigga beat by 5 yards.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I don't like it.
Play action now. Cousins. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That goes for a gain of 31. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them. That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Cousins gives way to Cook, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Cook. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Trying the power game with Ham, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. C.J. Ham. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Scored these weekends, basic routes. What's up, man? First game of the day, I guess.
This will be a return from deep in the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Us out here disrespecting.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give up the middle to Williams.
Oh my God! Nobody blocked. That was a that was a touchdown.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles. Because we asked
all y'all
them
had
to
to
eat up
do
the
was hold
odds
y'all
and
block
other
on
people to
him.
make tackles.
The whole
But when he can make a play
out
himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They go play action with Wilson.
Oh, wide, Mark.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. They'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible. Try to throw it into the end zone and get a score,
man.
because
Y'all
they know
block,
they've got to get that done and
y'all
get the
gotta
ball
block
back as
that
quickly
up.
as possible.
That was a good ball right there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe
Oh, come on, game.
Each time you snap the
That
ball.
bullshit.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining.
Wow, that's a miraculous tackle. Goddamn game performing miracles out here. That's crazy. That's bananas.
On second and goal, Wilson. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Too low. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
They'll try and throw for it.
Russ!
End zone, but
He's
it's
wide.
incomplete.
Bro,
They're
Russ
very
selling
pivotal
me,
to
bro.
try
He's
that does
wide
not go their
open,
way.
big
Now it's a
fella.
big uphill battle
What
for
are
the
you
rest of the fourth
doing,
quarter.
bro?
The attempt was to try and
This
make it a
nigga
one-score
Russ.
game, right?
What?
Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it
Open
up.
Russ.
Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
After the touchdown, here's
Oh my
McManus now to kick it
God.
away.
This nigga ass, bro. You're not even giving me a chance, but it don't even matter. We get a pick 6 on defense, nigga. We still down 3 because you fucking this nigga ass, bro. Sorry ass quarterback. Violation, Russ. That's a flag on the play, Russ. Flag on the play, Russ.
Here are the Vikings
Damn,
now
bro,
to
he
start their
violating.
next drive.
He be fucking
Well, there are
me
2
over so
scores
much.
on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep
I'm
up
not
with your
even-
theme there, playing
I'm
keep
so
away.
mad at Russ,
First
bro. That's
downs,
2
they can't touch
passes,
the ball.
bro. Blatant passes
I
that
like that
should
they're
have
staying
been
aggressive
catches.
on
and he
offense
just
because to
fucking
me, this drive
ass,
is what is known
bro.
as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Alex Singleton making the play defensively.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
This nigga Russ, bro. You fucking suck, Russ. Fuck.
Right,
Damn.
now a big 2-point conversion attempt
Selling
still
me,
to
bro.
come. Now Wilson.
Oh, I threw that late.
Time late for a poor throw. It's
Now I'm
intercepted.
gonna be fucking cool because Russ fucking
Cameron
sucks.
Bynum, and the Broncos are going to have the football
Russ,
here
you
at
suck.
their own 35-yard
Get
line.
balls and everything else, Russ. Damn,
So
bro.
just under 2 minutes to play. And this
Easy
would figure to
fucking
pretty much be
game.
your
I could
ball
be
game
going
right here.
OT right now, but Russ want to sell me.
And I think the Broncos
Oh,
have it. They do. So they've accomplished
Hey,
half
bro.
the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some
Oh, they
time
got
to
me
do it.
fucked up.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They
Come
have the
in.
opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The Broncos
No,
on
wait,
the
huh?
field ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of
Papa
points
Chanel
here in this
with the damn
quarter. For us
tunic.
up here in the booth, it's been fun to
Don't
watch.
ask
The
me, look,
defensive
you-
coordinator's probably scratching their
I ain't
heads.
got nothing to
They're
do
going
with
a little
that.
bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Pretty good yards after the catch there on that crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because the receiver's coming across his line of vision?
They love those kind of throws, and how many times have you seen any of what we call an in-breaking route? Quarterback really turns it loose, doesn't he? Has a lot more confidence because he can see the play right in front of him.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Andrew Beck.
Russ, now if you would have connected on that motherfucking shit, he'd need a touchdown.
Out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Fucking Russ, bro. Any of them. Yo, bro, the game! He better make that. Bro, he just lagged me up crazy.
So it's now a 3-point
Wow.
game in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
Bro, this game should be. Bro,
After the
that's my
touchdown,
fault for
here's
letting this
McManus
nigga
now
score all
to
these
kick it
fucking points.
away.
He like 3 times over my average. Like, it's not more. Fuck, I'm doing.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Cousins. Able to find Thielen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Cousins. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield.
Who the
and
fuck
make
is
their plays.
Osborne?
But defenses,
I don't
they're
know who
sitting
he
back
is.
watching everything that
Not
they
on
do,
hunt, he's not
but
catching
not
that.
too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
No gain
Good
on the
game,
play.
though,
It'll
bro.
be
I let this
2nd
boy
down.
burn me
Charles,
for
why didn't they just take a
buckets.
knee
Like,
there?
I'm
You're
out
asking
here.
the
I
question
should have
that
been
I'm
manned up
asking as
all
well,
game.
because
That's because I've been playing
we've seen a lot
zone.
of football where
Because
coaches
a lot of
decide
these
maybe to get a
players,
little
once you
greedy.
get
I don't know if they're
leveled
doing it
up,
for
bro,
stats
these
or for
niggas been
what
icing
reason.
my man
We've
to
seen it
man to
happen in
man.
college and
Lucky
happen in
plays
the
here
NFL.
and there.
The
Zone been
miracle in
eating
the
niggas
Meadowlands.
up.
All
He
they
been
had to do
eating
was
my
take a
zone
knee
up.
and
I
the
had
game
to
was
go back
over.
to my
The Giants
classic
ran it
man to
one more
man.
time. Ball
Good
popped
game,
free.
bro. You made me
Philadelphia
play
picks it
ball,
up and
especially in the
wins the
second
game.
half.
What
Good
year was
game.
that?
1978.
I gotta
I think
respect
it
your
was in November.
game, bro. I gotta give you that.
4 yards the gain.
You wasn't on no bullshit, no
cheesy.
cheesy plays. You was just running your shit. So good game.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this